My brain feels fried. I woke up at 3:30 this morning, and for some reason I thought it'd be a good idea to start researching how to grow on YouTube, to try and figure out what title am I supposed to put if I'm trying to grow on YouTube and someone's asking that, but I haven't grown on YouTube. Then how do I respond to that? And I've got so much information in my brain that it's completely overloaded. And so I wanted to just make a video about where I'm at. I think I'm on, this is technically my second week on YouTube, but I did a lot of research before starting, and a good few months, and I actually made 8 videos, and during the editing process, because I hadn't downloaded them all, I managed to lose half of them. And so that put me back. But I was like, it's fine. I can just do this. I can carry on. I can do this. I am resilient. And anyway, so I uploaded, I don't know, 4 the first week. I've got teeny tiny views. I mean, I've got one of my videos, I think it's got 24 views, which I'm actually really pleased with. I don't know how much of it has been watched, but it's fine, because do you know what I'm focusing on is building a library. I am building a library. That's the thing I'm doing, because one, I had a dream about it. I've got a library in a house in a dream that I had. And 2, I have actually heard gurus say this: build a library, because every video is like putting a book in your library. It's like if you walked into a library and there was just only one book in there, you'd be like, well, that's not actually the book I want. But if you walked into a library and there was 100 books in there, there's gonna be a book in there that you want. Anyway, during this time of doom, I wouldn't say doom scrolling. I'm just going to say, actually, I'm going to say hello if I've not met you before. Hello, I'm Lolly, and this is my new channel. And I'm trying to figure out YouTube whilst in the middle of, or the midst of, a big stressful situation. Yeah, so I'm trying to prove to myself and to other women that it's possible when you're walking through really difficult times, that there's stuff we need to say, and there's stuff on our hearts that we need to share, and there's wisdom that we have earned. We've earned the wrinkles, we've earned the stress that we carry. I'm in the middle, well, this is day 3 of chemo treatment for my mum. And yesterday she was really sick. She's like vomiting. So, we're driving home. I've got to stop the car so she can be sick. And not only that, my dad's got dementia. So his dementia's advanced. So he can he can understand us, but he can't really speak. He doesn't make sense when he speaks. So that's a bit of a head mess up for everybody. And especially my mum, I don't know how she's managing it, to be fair. She's amazing. She's going through all this treatment, and she's still doing the bulk. Well, she's caring for my dad as well. I'm helping out with doing, hospital trips and stuff, but it's nothing. It's nothing compared to what she's doing. And so I'm trying to figure out, how am I going to do that? How am I going to carry on with that and create some magical thing on YouTube. And, the only way I can do it is to just show up as myself, because there's no other way. And so yeah, obviously I'm worried about them. I'm worried about her. I'm worried about my dad. I'm worried about what's coming. I'm worried about how we're going to manage. I'm worried about logistics. I'm worried about where everyone's going to live. I'm worried about what's, ultimately what's going to happen and how we're going to manage it. And I feel like I'm already walking through quite a lot of grief. And let's have a coffee. And I somehow need to just making a coffee. Somehow need to stay sane and keep going and still find joy in the world and in my days. My sister, she's amazing. She's having an operation today, so there's that as well. So there's a lot going on. So my head is overwhelmed, and what I tend to do, I'm probably a bit ADHD. I do tend to hyper focus on some things that I enjoy, or things that I'm really getting stuck into. I will focus on it and I need to know everything about it. And then I get myself so confused, I end up procrastinating. But what I want to say is, during watching these videos this morning, my brain was like, just like, I was thinking, just turn it off, just turn this off. But I couldn't. And I'm glad I didn't, because the last 2 videos I watched really, really helped with my mindset, really helped me think about what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about this thing of like, I just want to be myself, because I sadly ended my marriage because I needed to end my marriage because I needed to be myself, and I couldn't be myself. So I had to do it to find out who I am. And I'm still finding out who I am. I'm still trying to do that now. And so then coming onto YouTube, and I'm again trying to find out who I am, but I'm also resistant to having to show up and be who I'm not. So these 2 videos, I want to give a shout out to them. I'm gonna link them. I'm gonna put something up. I'm gonna work out how to tag these 2 ladies, because they just said some things that went in really deep, and they spoke to me, and I thought, yes, this is what I'm trying to do, trying to show up as, to show that even when we're going through really hard, difficult times, life has to go on. We have to move forwards somehow. Because I know I'm slipping down a bit. I know I am, because I'm not eating properly. My house is a mess. I've been drinking a little bit too much wine, which makes me feel like utter crap. And I'm like, why am I even doing this? I don't even want to do it. I just want to focus on moving forwards and creating something amazing for me and, for my family as well. I'm trying to learn YouTube. I'm trying to learn editing. I'm trying to learn the technology. I'm trying to get my head around it. And then I'm trying to learn about thumbnails and titles and all the research, and all the gurus are saying so many different things. And I go, oh yeah, I understand. I get that. And then I'll listen to something else. Oh yeah, I understand that. Yeah. And it is mass information overload. And honestly, it is doing my brain in. I just want to show up as myself, and I just want to show up. I mean, look, I've not done my hair. I've just literally got out of bed. Well, I've been awake since 3:30, and it's now 20 to 8. I'm thinking about later. I'm going back to the hospital later this afternoon. I'm thinking about my sister having her up today. I'm thinking about what's my mum going to be like later. Has she slept? Is she throwing up? Is she managing with my dad? I want to do what I can do. And then every time I'm there and I'm with them, it's a massive reminder of what's happening and the emotional toll that's taking on me. And I'm torn because it's like I want to do more, but emotionally I feel wrecked. So I want to really show up here and be authentic. I have to, because otherwise what was the point of deciding to choose to be on my own? If I'm not authentic, and I'm not expressing who I am. Who am I? I'm Lolly. It's a nickname that my dear friend, sister in Christ, has given me, and my real name is Lorraine. My maiden name is Brown, and I almost feel like I'm re-identifying myself, Lolly Brown. I'm not divorced yet, I'm separated, but sometimes I call myself Brown. I need to go back to that name. That is my name. That's my family name, and that's my name. And I feel bad. I feel bad for my ex, because was not in my plan. This is not what I planned. I did not. Of course, no one gets married planning to divorce. I wouldn't have thought there's many, but this was not. I never ever thought this would happen, and then things happened, and I became a Christian, and I changed so much, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out how to be a Christian and be me. So it's like, excuse me, it's like peeling the layers off an onion. It's like unraveling, it's deprogramming, it's unlearning everything that I'd learned, to strip it all away, to strip the identity away, to reveal me. And I feel like I'm getting there. I really do. And it's beautiful, and it's enlightening, and it's incredible. And I know it's going somewhere amazing. I know it is. So a couple of months ago, I went to church with my friend, and I went up for prayer, for for encouragement, and to ask for strength. And I know it's really good to have people pray over you. It is powerful. I truly believe it's powerful, and it's such a blessing. And she said to me, she said, "I'm just hearing, do not strive." And then she said to me, she said, "Oh, well, I can hear the poem Footprints in the Sand." And I said, and I didn't really think too much of it, apart from I love that poem. I love it. And it wasn't until we got home and we were sat around this table, and I looked over at a canvas I've got. I'll show you it. So there we have Jesus, his feet in the sand. So, sorry, I just straightened this up. That's really wonky. And things like this happen all the time to me, which is why my faith is so important to me. It is top, and I always want it to be top. Without my faith, I do not know where I would be right now. I've no idea how I would be coping with the family situation, with my mum being so poorly and my dad slipping away. He's my dad, but he's not my dad. He's my dad, but he's not my dad. And thank God I've got Jesus. Thank God I have got a heavenly Father who stepped in at the most perfect time, because I've got my earthly dad, but I've got a heavenly Father as well. I'm so blessed that knowing our heavenly Father will never, ever leave us. Every single relationship on earth will come to an end. Every single one. Except for our relationship with our Father. That's the only relationship that's never going to end. And there's so much comfort in that. There's so much comfort in that for me. So the women, the videos that I watched this morning were of two women, two creators who were really speaking from the heart. And one of them, I've only just recently found these amazing women. One of them, and I hope I pronounce their names right, and if I don't, I apologise. Glow Atamo, or Atamo, I'm not sure. Glow, beautiful, beautiful woman. And she has an ADHD brain. So the things that she says make sense to me. And she's wonderful, and she's kind, and she loves the Lord, and she's successful. But her heart is a serving heart. And Alexa Alexa Saraneo, I'm not sure. Another amazing woman who was just saying some things that made sense, was what I needed to hear at 4:30 this morning. I needed to hear what they had to say, because if I don't show up just as me and share my heart and maybe come on camera and cry, I could have waited and made this video later. I could have made a script. I could have spent 6 hours writing a script, making bullet points, creating a story arc, creating the beginning, the middle, and the end, making sure I have a lovely, I don't know, story, tension, creating tension, relieving tension, creating tension, relieving tension. These are the things I've been learning, and these are the things that my brain is so full of, and I love it all. But I've got to remember that prayer. Do not strive. Do not strive. Hand it over. Hand the stress over. I need to sip. Where would I be without God, prayer, coffee, my dog, Coco? Come, come, come. I'm trying to train him. He bolts out of doors, and I'm trying to. He's not very obedient. Oh, come, come, come. Is he going to do it? Good boy. Good boy. Oh, up. Come say hello. This is Coco. Hello, Coco. He is a good boy. You are a good boy. That was good training. I'm going to get you a treat for. I'm going to get you a treat for being so good. Good boy. All right. Hey, careful, careful, careful. Okay. Okay, off. Off. Sit. Good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. I love that dog. He'd be a therapy dog. He'd make an amazing therapy dog if he was not so naughty. If he was better behaved, he'd be a really good therapy dog. Everyone at the beach loves him. It takes me hours to walk him because he says hello to everyone and every dog and so many people give him eye contact. They don't say hello to me. They give him eye contact and they smile, and I think they want to say hello to him. So I take him over and they say hello. And it's amazing how many people don't recognize me when I've not got Coco with me. They might see me every day. And if I walk past them in the town, they don't often even recognize me. I try and give them eye contact. And they're like, oh, I didn't recognize you. Because they're so focused on the dog, and quite rightly too, because he is lovely. Right. I feel a bit better now. So this was a good experiment. And I'm really speaking to the women who are maybe in the same position as me, maybe wanting to start YouTube, maybe thinking, but my life's just it's just a messy turmoil. And it's all right. It's okay. My life is messy turmoil. And I don't know if there'll ever be a time when it won't be messy turmoil. So I might as well do it now while I'm in the middle of it, because I always seem to be in the middle of something. So I'm not waiting. I can't wait until until life calms down, because what if it never calms down? It might not ever calm down. I'm creating something. I'm going to hold on to Do not strive. I'm going to try so hard. It's hard to let go. It's hard to, what does that even mean? What does it even mean to not strive when we're so used to striving? We're so used to having so much information. What does it mean to say, oh, maybe it just means, okay, I'm not going to research thumbnails. I'm not going to go and do what's the most popular, what's the most recent. Can I find the small creators with the outlier videos? My brain can't cope with it. My family don't even know I'm doing this. And that's another thing, right? So I've chosen to live this wonderful, authentic me. This life is me. But I'm also making YouTube videos and secretly posting on YouTube. And I haven't told my family. They know that I used to do Instagram. I tried that. I gave up Instagram because it was just an utter soul-sucking energy vampire system, in my opinion, at that time. I know some people are successful on there, but it's like a treadmill. So I do have faith that YouTube is a better option, definitely. And I do think research is very worthwhile and valid. But you got to know your limits. You got to know when enough is enough. Back to my family, they don't even know. So I'm living this authentic life, and yet I'm doing this secretly. So that's not sitting well with me. I'm not liking this because they keep saying, oh, what you've been doing, and then I'm like, oh, well, just doing stuff at home. Because I'm like, that's not a lie, is it? I'm just doing stuff at home, but I'm just being really vague. And I'm sure they think, what is she doing with her spare time? She doesn't go out. She doesn't hardly see anyone. What on earth is she doing? This is what I'm doing. I will tell them soon. I'm going to tell them soon, but it feels more freeing to be able to do this and not tell them. It's more freeing to know that they're not watching this. Especially my mum, because she wouldn't like to see me getting upset. Even though I say, Mum, it's fine to get upset. It's normal. People get upset. People cry. It's good to cry. I come from a family of quite stoic, not criers really. I think the video cut itself off then. My mum, yeah, she doesn't, they don't really cry. I come from a family of non-criers. That's what I was saying. I think it's good to cry. I think it's healthy. I think it's needed. I think it's healing. You gotta let it come out. You gotta let it all come up and come out. Okay. Yeah, I do feel a bit better now. I feel like there's been a little bit of a shift, a bit of a release, a bit of a got that off my chest. If this video helped you at all, I'm going to try and remember to say the things I'm supposed to say now. If this video helped you at all, if it blessed you in any way, you could like or subscribe. I haven't actually got any subscribers. I've got 5 subscribers, but I don't even know who they are. I think they're from a long time ago when I set the channel up as part of my Instagram, but I don't do that anymore. That was another lesson. Good learning curve, but it wasn't quite the thing for me. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Check out those ladies if you're feeling like you want to start or you want to stop. Check out those two, and See you next time.